I've got book mail. I also have these 3 books to show you that came in my horror book subscription. Hello! It's weekend reading vlog time, and this weekend, well, what am I doing? I'm off to get a tattoo to celebrate, commemorate my friend. We star one there, so I'll take you with you. I'm currently reading How to Survive a Slasher, which I am loving. It's YA, but it's got some nice diversity in it. And it feels very now, like not overly cheesy. I mean, there's cheesy bits, it's a slasher. So I'm really enjoying that. I've ordered 2 of the same books again from Waterstones, so I need to take that back. I'm going to be crocheting. I'm going to be doing anything to distract me from the world around us. So spend it with me, friends. I'm going to be crocheting. I'm going to be doing anything to distract me from the world around us. So spend it with me, friends. Oh, and I forgot to say, I've got book mail. And I can't wait to share it with you. Watch this space! I'm currently gardening and I've got my tattoo. I'll show you later. I'm just getting stuck in potting some stuff over here. And wait, and I'll show you my Caroline plant. Mindful it's quite windy. So she's now in this pot because she was getting attacked by slugs. We have two security gnomes here. And I've just planted a few things. This is Survivve. And I've started listening to The Favourites by Layne, Fargo, is it? Oh, I'm fair enjoying it. it's, I mean, technically a romance, but it's more about, so you've got Kat and Heath. They met them when they were like 10, and the Kat started ice skating back in the day when she was very young, and when she met Heath, who had been fostered by loads of people, so he had a bit of a sketchy background, bless him. But her dad, Kat's dad, was dead, so she was currently living with her waste of space brother. Anyway, the two of them, she starts teaching Heath when he's young. Excuse my soil hands because I've been planting. And the two of them both strike up a ice dance and skating relationship, as well as a personal relationship, like a romantic relationship. And at the moment, we're harping back to the beginning of this duo and their success and getting podium wins, because the book starts with Kat saying, "This is the 10th anniversary of the worst day of my life," or something, and then it's tracking back, I think, up to this point, but in between times, I suspect in the physical book, but on the audiobook it's really good because there's a cast of people. There's interviews with different people that are talking about their relationship, either with Kat and Heath, or the other two skaters, Bella and her brother, can't remember his name, who they're like top performers and they train together to try and push each other. It's given me Taylor Jenkins Reid vibes in respect to Carrie Soto is Back, which is tennis based, and I didn't really have a massive interest in tennis, but I thought the story was amazing. So far I'm happily lost in the world of figure skating. It's Sunday morning, friends, and I think I need to get a wee microphone so I'm a wee bit louder for you. Let me know how the sound is on some of these videos. Never sure, but I've seen some of my lovely booktuber buddies with the wee mics, and sometimes it makes it a wee bit better. Anyway, what did I do yesterday afternoon? Oh, I showed you the yarn shop that I found near where I was getting my tattoo. That's it, final. Look at it. And that was the picture I took of my friend's wrists when she was in hospital. So she should be very proud. Mwah. I can't kiss it properly because it's still healing. Then I went to the works and also went to that wool shop. Oh, not wool. I'm reading Abroad in Japan by Chris Broad. 10 years in the land of the rising sun, so I'm very early in. My reading's been a bit up and down recently, but I've finished a book which I'll tell you about later. I've started this, but this is supposed to be like a travel, well, it is a travel book, but the Lauren and the Books Patreon book club choice was a travel book for June. Yeah, and this was a pick which I'm really chuffed about because Japan is on my bucket list. Like, I'd love to go there snowboarding and spend, like, and then I'd love to just be there when the cherry blossoms are there. And one of my close friends has actually booked flights this month to go with our partner next March or April. Very jealous. One day I'll be able to afford to go to Japan. I'm definitely going to go. So I really wanted to read this. I'm early days in and I'm really enjoying it. I think it's going to give me such a wonderful insight into just the culture and everything I assume about Japan. Anyway, I'm enjoying that. I'm not going to make the book club tonight because not finished, but also we're away for the day overnight. We're going to Crieff Hydro, so I'll take you with me. It was a wee surprise for the other half. So we have our friend coming over today to stay with the pups. just to stay with them overnight, which was very kind of them, very last minute. So we can get a wee overnight, just switching off and chilling. We're going to the Victorian baths. I don't know if I'll be able to take my camera in there, but if I can, I'll try and get a picture. Anyway, then I finished How to Survive a Slasher, which I was going to tell you about later, but I'll tell you about it now. Got my morning coffee. Wow, I don't even know how I stumbled across this. It was an ebook. Loved it. It's young. See if you like Clown in a Cornfield, or like why young adult slashers. Oh, it is so good. It also has amazing diversity. I think it's written by a queer author. So who's not here for queer horror books written by queer horror authors? So it was fun. There's a wee bit of romance, but nothing like mega, like absolutely palatable for me. Small town slasher vibes, and we follow, why can I not remember her name? Just literally, it's in the aftermath of, kind of gives me Scream vibes is what I'm thinking when I'm about to tell you. It's in the aftermath of what they call the Wolfman. So it's a guy that dons a mask, and in their Satterville, I think it's called, but they end up calling it Slasherville because a few years prior he came and like attacked the town, and the main character's dad was killed in that, saving her and her brother. And since then her mum and her siblings have been almost like a Laurie Strode level in training for if this event was to ever happen again. And then like a manuscript falls through her door, so she's in high school I think, and falls through her door for book. So there's this guy called Moon Satter, like a pseudonym, that is written about the slasher in this town, which is effectively what's happened to her and her family, which she's obviously not too happy about. But then this manuscript is called Return to Slasherville or something like that, and as she starts to read it, she realises as she's reading it, those things are then becoming true. So like someone is stabbed in the school toilets or whatever, and so she realises like it's the return of the Wolfman. Anyway, that's the kind of rough premise. It was just joyful, diverse, fun slasher. Honestly, I feel like it was exactly what I needed. Because weirdly enough, and I promise at some point I'll stop making references to my dead friend Caroline, but it's all very new, so I can't pretend it's not happened. Anyway, but she was a massive horror fan. She was one of the few people in real life who I could give, like, also in the same instance loved Kristen Hanna, Frederick Backman, like really diverse reader like me, but she's one of the few people that I could really read a really disturbing, warped horror book and go, oh my god, you need to read this. And we would similarly, same with movies. She absolutely loved the Saw movies. I'm going to put a wee picture over here so you know who I'm talking about. And most people, like if they didn't know her, so some of my work colleagues or people that kind of knew her but didn't, like maybe weren't mega close friends, so maybe didn't know like what movies she liked and what books she read, would have no idea that she loved such dark slasher type horror movies, honestly. Anyway, so that's another reason, like I'm going to rewatch the entire Saw movies between now and foreseeable. And I think I've actually never seen half of them. They're probably all on some streaming service, right? But I went online yesterday and sought them all out secondhand online, so I'm now going to have about 10 Saw DVDs on the way. The other half's just going to be like, what the heck's going on? Anyway, that was a side ramble, although book reviews. I did get to the works and I went to that wool shop. Also, that dog in the wool shop, his name is Freddy. I went to adopt him, he was 5 months old. I'm not really sure what kind of dog, he looked kind of Maltesey, but I'm not really sure. I forgot to ask, I was too busy cuddling him. Anyway, I went into the works and I actually got a book in the works to go with. I'm keeping my eyes peeled for these, but I got the one I showed you in the video. I got Dark Places by Gillian Flynn. £3. £3. Absolute bargain. Bloomin' love. I love, see, Gone Girl, Sharp Objects and Dark Places by Gillian Flynn. All amazing. I love them all. Please come off, Sticky. Please come off. Yes. Apparently you can get them like, I've also got this one, The Grown Up, which is a tiny novella. I've got it upstairs and I actually haven't read it. Dark Places, we follow Libby Day was 7 when her family was murdered. She survived by hiding in a closet and famously testified that her older brother Ben was the killer. 25 years later, the Kill Club, a secret society obsessed with notorious crimes, sounds like a cool club, hires Libby to try and discover the proof that may free Ben. And with most of it, oh, this one doesn't come off. And with most of our books, there are epic twists. Highly recommend, but also stunning. Stunning cover, look at that. Stephen King's blurbed it. And it says, the real deal, Sharp. Oh no, I found a word I don't know how to say it. Acerbic? Compelling. Oh, I've been shamed. So I did actually get a book in the works. I was looking, there was one, it was like a Twisted Tale version of Sally from The Corpse Bride. But it was, the cover was like great, but it was all peeling at the back, otherwise I would have bought it. It was £3. Anyway, I also bought this non-spill paint pots. So like, looks like that, because when I dropped my mum off, I've borrowed tons of her watercolours and I have a feeling I'm going to maybe paint my feelings. No idea, I don't paint, I don't even know how to do that. But clearly I thought I was gonna, and if we can do it ages 4 up, let's see what happens. I also got additional crochet hooks for like £5 because I liked it, but they're also, some of them were bigger ones than I actually have, or extra bigger ones. I don't need them. Sometimes we try and buy joy. And I got this because, right, after I actually get through the crocheting blanket stage, because it's the only thing I know how to crochet, I want to do things like this. Look, crochet flowers. How amazing is that? And then I could give people a crocheted flower. And this came as a set, and I thought maybe it will give me actually like basic instructions. But the wonderful tattooist that is Jess that did this, and she has done all of these, all of the ones on, and the last one I got on my leg, which says I stitch so I don't unravel. She's been crocheting for like 20 years or something, and she kindly said to me, because I was like, oh, because she had some crochet things in her wee booth, and I was like, I'd love to be able to like crochet like plants and animals like bees or whatever, and she said, just let me know, we can meet one Sunday and I'll show you. And I'm like, so like, I was like, I don't want to intrude, but then why would she out the blue offer if she didn't want to? So I'm going to take that up. I said coffee and cake would be on me, and then because I went into that wee independent yarn shop, I felt like I had to support it by buying something because they're wee independent, you know. So also got a crochet hook. I mean, I don't know how many crochet hooks we all need. Probably not that many, but look at the handle. So I was like, and then I thought, I can't just buy a crochet hook. So they had this yarn, I got 2 of each, right? And I try and avoid buying wool. No shade on anyone it does, it's just like, it's more like, because I'm vegan, so I try and anyway, I don't judge anyone. And this is like acrylic, so it can be like cool wash. Look at these! Look at these colours. So I thought, I've never made like, so far when I've made my blankets, I'll actually show you where my blanket is at. So far when I've made them with wool that kind of changes, like it's got a mix of kind of colours in it, so I'm not having to change wool. And this is a, hold on, this is a blanket. I think I started my last week's vlog that I'm making for my wee sister's birthday. She requested, her birthday's in August, so I've got time. That's it there, right? So naturally, just because of the wool, changes colour. So it's kind of more, oh, I nearly dropped it in my coffee. I think I did. And I thought, oh, I could try doing granny squares where I mix it up. Like maybe there's a round or two with this colour and then a round or two with that colour. Anyway, also wanted to support them, so I got them. I also am aware that last week I bought, excuse me, oh, sorry, last week I bought yarn from the charity shop, which I haven't done anything with. So clearly I'm falling into that trap where, you know, I was buying stuff to make myself happy that I can't really afford to do, but you know, I'll feel guilty about it later on because everybody needs crocheted flowers and wants to see my feelings painted in watercolour. I've actually no idea what I'm going to paint. I was going to go abstract, colourful feelings, but except when I told the other half that, he was like, I'm not sure I want to see your feelings on art paper right now, and that's not going on the wall. Kind of joking, because it'd probably be quite dark. Anyway, that is what I got. Did I get anything else? No, well, I got stuff for the garden, as you saw. I was doing gardening stuff. And, oh, let's go out and see my Caroline plant. See how she's doing. I need to get a pink pot for her because pink's her colour. But just to rescue her from the killer slugs, which I need to figure out what to do about because I can't kill them because, you know, I just can't, right? Can't kill them. So maybe I just need to gather them up at night and move them to another venue. Could I be that person in the local neighbourhood? She's this person. She seems to pick up all her slugs and take her to the local park and release them like some crazy person, to be fair. Self-proclaimed crazy person, so I don't really care, but oh, before I show you Caroline in her pot, her temporary pot, started the favourites, which I think I told you about. My memory's terrible. The brain fog. The brain fog is real. I am 35% through. The audio is amazing and I'm really enjoying it. There is a little bit more romance in it than I would normally pick, but actually because there's a obsession with achievement in the skating world, and the obsession with the skating world is almost like her love is the skating world, with Heath there also, and it's like, I think if she was to pick one it'd be skating. But anyway, I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. It's absolute pure escapism, and not in a, like it's fluffily written. But anyway, if you can get a hold of it on audio, or you like Taylor Jenkins Reid books, so far I'm saying check it out. Anyway, let's go and see Caroline this morning. It's also nice and quiet. Here she is. She's got her security norms as I showed you yesterday. And actually, look, there is no, like, get that way. And that's a wee bit, oh, don't know what's happened with that one. Do you know what, I think the slugs gave it a right good battering, wee monkeys. But there's none here, so, and actually I don't think I should move her anytime soon. I feel like she's been through enough. There's a wee Win Love Heart. I kind of want to put her name on, but I haven't figured out how to do that yet. These guys, are you keeping control? I hope so. Anyway, I'll show you some of the new plants I got. Where did I put them? Oh, also, check out my chili plants came back alive. Also, I don't know what to do with this. I think it's dead, but then I see this, and then I'm like, well, maybe it's not dead, because this bits are, so I don't know what to do.
answering the comments. Right, so I got, I need to paint this fence, I think. I got this, which is it's what is it? Oh, fuchsia, but it's white and lilac. I normally get the pink ones, but I got a couple of pink plants. Look at this, isn't it gorgeous? And then got this beaut, which apparently will flower until October, so I just need to keep an eye on it. And I got this beauty. Now it looks like sunflowers, but it's not, because what is it? It is double flowering, oh no, it's a bush sunflower affinity double yellow, so it's kind of like in the sunflower family, also very bee friendly, and flowers till October. So put that there. This I got second hand from somewhere, and these, which I thought were my wildflowers, are that I thought I'd maybe just planted weeds because they're epic, are starting to flower. Look, isn't that glorious? And look at this one that's coming up. Now I don't know what I got here, but look, this is about to bloom on an epic scale. And then these ones, and then these are coming. Don't know what's happening with this maple. It's not looking too hot. I'm hoping it comes. And then look at these monkeys. I feel like it's a jungle here in a good way. So for neighbourhood football, don't know which side that came through. And I've got loads of seeds that I bought. Also look, this one's planting. It's coming up. I love this so much. My hairdresser gave me this, and in the pot as well. So I've got a baby chilli plant, it was only £2, and I've bought some seed soil, so I'm going to do that during the week. My triangle space. I've actually bought some bunting to go along here. I don't know whether to paint that or leave it because it's already treated. Let me know, because I probably should paint it so it blends in, but I inherited that colour. I prefer not to paint it, but let me know what you think. So David's brought us to Crieff Hydro. Say hi, David.
Hi, David.
And we're going for a wee walk. Well, we did actually go, is that the clubhouse maybe, to see if we could get lunch, but they're fully booked. So we're going to wee walk, then grab something to eat, and then we've got the Victorian baths here, which will be nice, I think. I don't know if I can take video in there, I'll try, see what happens. And so we're in Crieff Hydro, although this is Crieff Golf Club, which is in Perthshire, which is only an hour from where we live. But I'll take some pictures. Getting up a hill there. David has advised that this is a haunted lodge. Look at it.
I mean, look. Defo looks haunted to me. Look at that. I wouldn't be here in the dark, I tell you that. Oof. Signs say keep out. Oh, it's so peaceful. Terrifying. It's David looking at the, I don't know what you call this. What do you call it, David? The thing that shows directions.
It's a viewpoint.
Viewpoint thing. It's so tranquil up here, it's gorgeous. Also, I've decided when I die I want a bench. And somewhere like this one. Remember Dr. Jim Penny and all the happy times we spent here. Go sit on you, Dr. Penny. Not on you, but on your wee bench. What a view you have. This is delightful. And for a wee change, I'm on a walk without an audiobook, just listening to nature. I think we're heading back to our hotel, like Crieff, the hotel. He seems to know where we're going. I have no idea, I'm just following. We're going to our room. Currently in a lift. I'm not really a fan of lifts. But Layne know where the room. I don't even know. It's very hot in here. Oh.
Doors closing.
Where are we? 257? Did you say?
256.
Oh, it must be after 7. Da, da, da. Oof. Oof. Fancy. It's very traditional. Let's see out the bed.
Chess.
Oh my
You play chess, do
god.
you?
No, but I can pretend. So, this is a secret bookcase. I don't know why it's not focusing. And you go in it. It's not it. There's supposed to be a speakeasy bar behind the door. Right, I don't know if that's it. Maybe you need to... That must be it. So we're right, it is the secret bookcase behind which is a speakeasy bar, but apparently you need to book in because it's a tiny little room with one bartender. So we'll just need to come back. But I'm kind of chuffed that we found the little bar that's behind a bookcase. Well, we think. It's Monday morning and been for a run. Had buffet breakfast. Now I'm at the Christmas shop. Ah, you're coming in with me. From Christmas to a garden shop. Well, it's a plant centre, so I'm going to go in there in a minute, but right in front of me I'm walking towards bargain area, so let's go and see what's in it. I love a bargain, as you know. I have found pink pots for my Caroline plant. I'm so excited. Also, like, really want these ones. Look at them. I love this. Look at the Highland cow one. I could bankrupt myself in here. I'm home. Home sweet home. We're all away overnight. It was so nice. It felt like longer than 24 hours. Sorry for the noise, the washing machine is on. But I have some things to show you. I went to the Christmas shop, didn't buy anything. Just had a look, immersed myself in Christmas vibes. Although, Halloween beforehand. Then, garden shop. I'll show you what I got. Oh, wait till you see the puppy planter I bought. Or pooch planter it's called. I'll show you that. I'll go through some garden, but I've had to strip the beds, got them in the washing machine, and I'm going to make a tomato and lentil soup because that's what we had for lunch yesterday. It was really nice. I've just found a quick easy recipe online. It's vegan, but actually I don't think actually if you were making it would like be intentionally vegan. I think it would just be vegan. So I'll try and remember to put the link for this recipe because it looks like a really simple, quick one. So I'm going to do that while listening to more of the favourites. Well, it's Tuesday, or is it Wednesday? I can't remember. I've got the week off, so I decided that I'd take you with me into this week. I came downstairs. Ambience is on, so if you can hear crackling fire and stuff, that's what it is. Oh, my porridge, 2 seconds. I just had my porridge on, so I just added a wee bit of cinnamon and some flaxseed. I'll let it cool down for a bit and then I'll slice strawberries into it and have a little maple syrup. You didn't need to know my breakfast, but I tell you. Patty's down here. And wait till you see. I treated myself because that's what I keep doing right now. Look at this new mug. It's from TK Maxx. Not only is it pink, it's Halloweeny. Here for it. Spookiness. Spooky season isn't just a season, it's a vibe. It's a vibe. So today, I'll probably not take much video out because the sunny weather that was planned in the forecast yesterday for today now is just full rain. So I'm meeting my friend who passed away's husband for a dog walk. He's got a lovely dog called Clyde. So they'll run about, take the pups, get her run about in the rain. When you've got dogs, you need to get wet anyway. So that would be nice to see him. And I just thought I'd come on here
and tell you about Abroad in Japan by Chris Broad. So this is a non-fiction kind of travel book. It's about his 10 years, as it says, 10 years in the land of rising sun. I knew of this book, I think I've seen it in bookshops, didn't really know of Chris Broad. So he is a YouTuber. He started like YouTubing his time in Japan when he moved there to teach English. So he, you know, like, is it called they teach English as foreign language? So he didn't know Japanese, but he was over there to teach and spent, I think he might still be there, I don't know, I need to check because it didn't really say about the author. And I think a lot of people maybe are on YouTube and watch travel stuff and or have heard of him because he's done a few documentaries. There's one in here he refers to called Cat Nation that he does that I actually really want to watch, and it's obviously about Japan's obsession and cultural sort of what would you call it? Well, they have a culture and different beliefs around cats and the importance of cats, so I'm here for watching that, so I'm going to have to find that. But I read this for Lauren the Books Patreon book club for June, and because I was in Crieff Hydro Sunday to Monday, it's normally the last Sunday of the month, I missed the online discussion. So to be fair, I was only about 70 pages in by the time the online discussion was happening, and I've just finished it. And you know, I don't really normally read travel books, but this was lovely escapism. Japan is absolutely on my bucket list as a place to go. I mean, I would love to do snowboarding there, and then also go for cherry blossom season and just immerse myself in such a different culture. Like, it's the one place, like, I don't think I really have any other places in the world where I'm like, I would love to go there. Can't afford it anytime soon, but one day. But I really enjoyed this. Nice different chapters about his 10 years, so they're all split up. I'll show you there, see them there. So relatively shortish chapters, I would say, because how many chapters is there in total? Oh, the fried chicken addicted bear is a chapter that just blows my mind about Christmas traditions in Japan. So there's like 29 chapters. I just really enjoyed it, and now when I feel like I'm just going to go down a rabbit hole of their YouTube channel. I believe, well, it's certainly mentioned in this book, but when I was telling one of my friends who was reading it, she was saying, oh my god, I absolutely binged on his YouTube videos during COVID. So I think for a lot of people it was an amazing way to escape. He also sounds like a great guy. Also love this cover. And my other friend she lent me this book. This is her book. She's currently rereading it on audio because she's going to Japan in April. I wish she could fit me in her suitcase. Honestly, I would like, see if you like travel or learning about different cultures or have an interest in Japan, definitely read this. It was just so nicely written and exactly what I needed, which I didn't realise I needed when I was reading it. So now going to finally pick up The Lamb by Lucy Rose. It's in my pile of books here. There's just a few. And there's more like over there, over there. Don't judge, right? I just keep getting hundreds of library books out and I don't know what's happening. Anyway, I'm going to pick that up and carry on reading this because I've just remembered I'm also reading this, which I'm really enjoying. My head's all over the place, and I might do some crochet later once I'm back in and the pups are dried. I might do yoga because I was going to go a run, but actually I think the weather's due to dry up later on today, you know, post my dog walk, of course, with my friends. So yeah, anyway, I'll catch you later. I've been saving up my book haul for you. To be fair, I think some of these are pre-orders and some packages, I think, maybe from publishers, some unconfirmed. But let's open books together. I actually think this might not be a book. What is this? Oh! It's bunting for my garden fence. I need to try and put that up. Because I can't decide if I... Oh, look. I wonder how far along. That should go along right along the back fence. Anyway, that's not a book. I also have these 3 books to show you that came in my horror book subscription. At first. Waterstones. I think there's a few Waterstones here. Let's hope in this weekend's video we don't get a doubler. Because I'm terrible for that. Oh! I forgot I'd pre-ordered this and I loved the original book, even though, because I was like, oh, is this going to be a wee bit like romancy? I read this and I'm going to reread this come autumn time. It's Rewitched by Lucy Jane Wood. It's time to rediscover our magic, and in this one we have Belladonna Blackthorn, and she's basically like someone who from a family of sort of witches, but she feels that she's maybe lost her magic. I think she's turning 30. Yeah, let me read this bit. Belladonna hasn't lost her magical spark, but she hasn't seen it in a while either. Balancing work in her beloved London bookshop, yes, there's books, and it's called Lunar Books, with handling her toxic boss and concealing her witchcraft from those around her, Belle is burnt out. Perfecting the potential of her magic is the last thing on her mind, but then that's when, like, I think she's summoned by the coven, and before her big birthday, is it 30 she's going to be? Yeah. But when her 30th birthday brings a summon from the coven, basically they're saying, you need to start using your magic or you'll lose it forever. I love this, but also can we just adore this cover? Can you see the sparkles? So book 2 comes out this autumn. I'll probably order it when it comes out in paperback, but I'll hopefully try and read it in audio first, because that's how I read this one and I really enjoyed it. Oh, this will just look uber delightful on my shelf. I would never make I'm just keeping an eye out for the doggos coming back. Oh, friends. The new Frederick Backman, my friends. Oh, this might break me. Keep checking behind me in case the doggos are getting dropped off the road with the dog walker. Let's read the bit of the blurb. You have to take life for granted, the artist thinks. The whole thing, sunrises and slow Sunday mornings and water balloons and other person's breath against your neck. That's the only courageous thing a person can do. In the corner of one of the most famous paintings in the world, 3 tiny figures sit at the end of a pier. Most people don't even notice them. Most people think it's just a depiction of the sea, but Louisa, that's my wee sister's name, an aspiring artist herself, knows otherwise. Right, that's all I want to know. Other than I've seen people read this and get very emotional, so then another one's from, I'll try and reuse the jiffy bags for sending books to people. It's book 2. It's book 2 by Uketsu. It's Strange Houses. Have I got strange pictures here already on my shelf? Have I read them? No. I need to read this, then I'll read that. But one of my besties, Bethany, has loved this and pre-ordered this, I think, to get it. So I have a feeling I will also like. Yes, tell me in the comments, have you ever pre-ordered a book by an author, even though you haven't read any of the other books and you've maybe already got some of their books? Does that question even make sense? Who knows? Then, oh, this one's got my name written on it. Where's this one? Oh, Film
Someone sent me this book. Oh, sent me a wee note. I know you have had a tough time lately. I'm sending you a big hug with this book. Oh, from my friend Helen. Look, my name is Why. And it comes with a wee bookmark. This sounds powerful. It's by Canongate Books. How does a government steal a child and then imprison him? How does it keep it a secret? This story is how. Oh my goodness. Oh, Helen, you are absolutely amazing. I've kept this in a wee pile of books to open on video, so apologies, I've not even opened it yet, and it came a few days ago. I'll message you immediately after recording this. Immediately. And then, oh, this is one that I've requested. I can't remember. From a publisher. I'll be able to reuse this jiffy bag. Oh, look at this. It sounds amazing. It looks amazing. Look at that. Woohoo! It's The Rush by Beth Lewis. And it was in Radio 2's The Book Club. Gold fever has taken him. Let me try and read like a proper sentence. Gold fever has taken him. I believe he means to kill me. Canada, 1898. So we're in historical fiction land. Also, like, shimmer, shimmer, shimmer. The gold rush is on in the frozen wilderness of the Yukon. Fortunes are made as quickly as they're lost, and Dawson City has become a lawless settlement. When a woman is murdered, Kate, Martha and Ellen find their lives, fates and fortunes intertwined, but to unmask her killer they must navigate a desperate land run by dangerous men who will do anything for a glimpse of gold. Like a murder mystery set in historical fiction times, but also can't stop looking at the sparkles of this book. How good does this sound? And thanks to Viper, honestly, amazing indie publisher who sent me this. So I have a lovely selection of books there. I'm very excited. Oh, and let me show you. Right, I'll reuse the jiffy bags. So when I send books to people, reuse them. And then I had 3 books come from my horror subscription. In there. I always get 2 new. One's normally an indie, or from an indie publisher, and one's kind of more like mainstream horror. And then there's always a second-hand book. So I'll show you the second-hand book that came. It's called The Company by J.M. Varese. A chilling gothic thriller, it says. Now, I have never heard of this book, so if you have, let me know in the comments. So normally the second-hand book is either horror or thriller. It's London 1870, and Lucy Braithwaite lives a privileged existence as heir to the fortune of the Braithwaite and Company, the most successful purveyor of English luxury wallpapers the world over. The company's formulas have been respected for nearly a century, but they've always remained cloaked in mystery. No one has been able to explain the originality of design or the brilliance of their colour, leaving many to wonder if the mysterious spell-like effect of their wallpapers is due to simple artistry or something more sinister. This sounds wild. Also explains the cover. It could be a hit or a complete and utter miss. Let me know if anyone A has heard of this author or of the book. Then this one, can we just enjoy the cover? I've not heard of this, right? It's called Ghost Roots by Pemi Aguda. Oh my god, could I absolutely annihilate someone's name? I just did it. Pemi Aguda. Okay? Although I like the apostrophe there. So it says, welcome to Lagos, as you've never seen it before. I have no idea what this is about. I think the author is Nigerian, yes. The eerie and everyday are perfectly aligned in these 12 stories set in the hustle and bustle of Lagos in Nigeria. Oh, I had to stop the video there because the dog walker was dropping them off, and also giving me a bit of a bad report card on Lucy because she got into fisticuffs with a fellow dog that she's known for ages over some biscuits. We'll be having words, but Lucy in her usual way will pay me zero attention. Anyway, I was talking about ghost routes. And it says, wildly inventive and odd, but written with surgical-like precision, these stories herald the arrival of a major voice in speculative fiction. So here for that. And then, last but not least, and one I am going to be starting ASAP is Nat Cassidy's When the Wolf Comes Home. So I'm actually really not sure what this is about, other than maybe a werewolf. And it's blurred by Grady Hendrix, so here for it. One night, Jess, a struggling actress, finds a 5-year-old runaway hiding in the bushes outside her apartment. After a violent, bloody encounter with the boy's father, she and the boy find themselves running for their lives. As they attempt to evade the boy's increasingly desperate father, horrifying incidents of butchery follow them. At first, Jess thinks she understands what they're up against, but she's about to learn there's more to these surreal and grisly events than she could have ever imagined. This maybe. And when the wolf finally that's Lucy. Thirsty work being a wee bully. And when the wolf finally comes home, none will be spared. Here for it. Have I got too many books? No. Have I got too many unread books? Probably. Will it stop me acquiring more books? Probably not, because right now I'm trying to buy happiness. I need to check my bank account on that by. Anyway, I'm going to have a wee word with Lucy, since her report card for dog walks today was cheeky. I believe Patty stayed out of the way. Didn't you, Patty? Look. She's like, I was good, mummy. I was good. My big sister was a big, grumpy animal. Lucy gives 0 Fs. Embarrassing. It's like being at it's like a teacher dropping off your kid from school. Says me that doesn't have kids. And they go, they bullied someone today. You getting crabby as you get older? Anyway, friends, that there has been a mishmash of my weekend. Kind of went on beyond the weekend, but my weekend reading vlog. I hope you've enjoyed spending it with me. Wee bit of travelling about in there. And please let me know in the comments. I've got a few ideas for my Wednesday videos coming up. So videos about the weirdest books I've read, my best books, must read thrillers. There's another one, I think Lucy's about to bark, so just to forewarn you, because if I don't open the door for her in three seconds, she's going to bark at me because you're a grumpy bum. Yeah, let me know if there's anything. Also, I need to talk to you about some of the books I've read for book group. And that's most of the things. Anyway, thank you as always for liking, for commenting. If you don't already, please do subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you in another Bookish video very, very soon. Goodbye. Oh, cheerio.